Thursday Night Football with the Rumboyz starts now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your boy Rumboyz Robbie, host of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, and this is Thursday Night Football pregame show live here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. My body is sore. My body fucking aches. I'm kind of sort of like in a way not feeling well. But we're going to push through, and we're still going to have a damn good show. We're still going to have a really, really good stream for you guys. Tonight, it is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cleveland Browns. That's right, the Believeland Browns. Okay. Both these teams have looked pretty. I've looked pretty mid at best. Just want to double check something really fast. Both these teams have looked pretty mid at best. Right now, you do have Cleveland favored, okay? Yeah, right now you do have Cleveland favored. All right. Yep. Just wanted to double check that. Make sure, Cleveland is the favorite. You're getting the Steelers right now as a underdog. You're getting the Browns at a minus 200 favorite and a plus 170. So minus 200 for the Cleveland Browns, plus 170 for the Steelers, for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you're like, man, I mean, Tomlin with his record as a head coach, I mean, granted, it's like, around about like 500. I mean, he's just average, right? A lot of that he's had Big Ben in his declining years for that. So, I mean, there's that. This game is interesting. Many people are saying, oh, well, is this a game that, Kenny Pickett gets introduced? Leafs brought up at the beginning. We want Kenny Dimes Pickett, not Mitch Trubisky. Weekend Weeds with a side. So this one quite interesting. I'm taking the Browns money line tonight. I just feel like so far this season, the Browns have been the better team. They did beat Carolina, and then they almost beat the goddamn Jets. Okay. And when I look at the points scored in those matchups, and I look at the point totals, it appears that this team has a little bit quicker pace at putting points on the board. Now, I still believe that the under sitting at about 38.5 right now. I still believe in the under at 38.5. I could see this maybe like a 17-10 type of game. So from a DFS standpoint, you guys may want to go ahead and slide a defense in there as captain, right? Maybe that Browns defense in there at captain. I think Mitch Trubisky could throw like one or two picks tonight. I really think it could be one or two picks, or either like a pick and a sack fumble. And because of that then forces Cleveland to have more opportunities to keep the ball out of Pittsburgh's hands, get down there, march down there, and score. Maybe we're looking at somewhere in the realm of like 21-10. I mean, if the over hits, the over will just like barely hit. I don't think that we're gonna get 20-20 out of each team. I think that this one will be a sweat in terms of if you're betting the over, if you're betting the under, it's going to come really close. It's going to come down the wire. It's going to be a nail biter. I don't even mind you playing kickers in tonight's DFS matchup because those might be the only guys fucking getting points. I am going to take Nick Chubb as an anytime TD score. I do have Nick Chubb as a anytime TD. By the way, really quick, cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the raw boys and girls want to do dilly dilly. But I do have Nick Chubb as a anytime TD scorer. I don't mind if you want to go like with like a Pat Fry as an anytime TD. I think that kind of similar to what we were seeing with Tennessee, how like when we were betting the Tennessee game Monday night, and I was like, Tennessee will score a touchdown and it'll only be Derrick Henry, and what happened? That's the way that it turned out. I think that we could be seeing something kind of like that in this game from Pittsburgh's side of the ball. Me too. Anytime T scored Chubb, yeah, I just feel like, I mean, he was the only one that was kind of favored. We don't know what the receivers for either side of the ball are going to do really during this game. It is a divisional matchup. Divisional matchups tend to be closer in terms of competitiveness, despite no matter how good or bad a team is, just because these two teams, they plan for this, they plan for their division all season long. So, I mean, there is that added wrinkle of like, okay, these teams hate each other, which leads us to believe that this point spread will be a lot closer and a lot lower than maybe some other matchups that either of these two teams could do or could take on. I don't see either team having to do all of the work themselves. Like I said, I'm picturing something close to 17-10 type of game, maybe a 21-10 type of game, 21-13 type of game, type of situation. But I feel like the under is pretty protected. I am going to take both quarterbacks to go over the passing yards at 174.5. I think that both of them could give us 180-ish, right? Because give or take, we're talking about that being one full drive down the field, that being one or two full drives down the field. I think these guys will be able to put together some decent drives, some 40-yard, like 30 to 40-yard drives, with each turn of the ball, eventually equating to each of them having about like 180 to like a 200-yard. Maybe Brissett has like a 200-yard passing night, whereas Trubisky has like 183, and something or the other. Jamie saying Browns for the ugly one. Jamie, if you want to hop on the stream or hop on the play-by-play stream, the stream that'll be the play-by-play, let me know. I'll DM you a link. Right now, I'm just going through, all the pregame predictions, things of that nature, making sure that we get all the meat and potatoes out. Yeah, that's another thing. It being a very, very windy game in Cleveland, of course. All of North America dealing with those hurricane tropical storm winds, the residuals coming from through Puerto Rico. That definitely makes or breaks. Is Chase playable tonight? I am playing Chase Claypool in a couple of lineups because I have to. Because either A, I don't know what's happening with Godwin, or B, I don't know what's going to be happening with Gabe Davis. I feel like Claypool could be a flex play tonight, or not a flex. But I feel like he could be startable. We don't flex Thursday night players. Yeah, bro. Let me know. Who do I got with the early 7? I think that so I have the Browns money line. I do think the Browns can get the early 7 personally. Personally, I think that the Browns get the early 7. I just think that they're the better team from what we've seen of 2 weeks of of live game speed, live NFL football. You know what I mean? They put up more points. They've moved the rock more efficiently. There's not as many turnovers, things of that nature. You're asking a lot. Like, in order for Pittsburgh to win this, it has to come from the defense. I don't see the offense coming out here fucking just, swinging and just letting their hands hang for the first fucking 2 quarters. I don't see this. I don't see Pittsburgh maybe really trying to do anything until like third, fourth quarter. And then by then it's like they the Browns have already 21 skunked you more than likely at that point. I don't think that is a high scoring game. I don't think that either of these teams by themselves put up 30 fucking points. I just wholeheartedly believe in that. I think that like I said, we're looking at a 21-17. We're staring down the barrel of a 20 or not 21-17. We're staring down the barrel of a 17-10 type of matchup, a 21-13 type of matchup when the final scores are all said and done. I don't like the Amazon Prime broadcast, to be honest. I mean, I'm so old school. I'm used to when like games were on cable. I'm used to when there was no such thing as Sunday Ticket or no Red Zone, right? And it took me a while to get used to Red Zone, and it took me a while to get used to Sunday Ticket. It's new. It's a new product. It's a new enhancement. I'm sure I'll eventually get used to it. I just don't like having to go to a whole nother app source, a whole nother streaming source in order to get to a game, in order to view a game. I would much rather, everything be up beyond maybe things beyond like one or two things, maybe everything beyond like ESPN or everything beyond like my YouTube TV, one-stop shop type of thing. I like convenience. I think the Steelers do have the better defense. But in order for the Steelers to win, it's going to have to come from their defense. And you're going to be asking for Pittsburgh to get a pick that puts them in scoring territory. Hang on 1 second. Fuck my life. You need to get a fucking house. Never mind, y'all. I'm sorry. It's my fucking neighbor. I heard some knocking, and it's my neighbor fucking sweeping their floor upstairs. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you beating a broom? Do y'all hear that? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But yeah, I do think the Steelers have the better defense, but you're asking for the Steelers to create turnovers, which they very well can. They very well can. I think turnovers will come from both parties tonight. But you're asking for the Steelers to either A, get you a pick six, or B, get you a pick and run that bit down to where it sets your offense up for scoring, for in scoring position. You can't get a pick down, in the opponent's territory, and then try and put together a drive to march all the way like that. You're asking to put too much on Mitch Trubisky. The defense is going to have to, for Pittsburgh, in order for Pittsburgh to win, is going to have to alleviate a lot on Mitch Trubisky in order for Trubisky to be successful and look like an NFL QB, a starting NFL QB. Harris needs to have a game without Clowney. Yeah, Justin. Yeah, the no Clowney thing is tough. Thoughts on the Texans at 6.5? Who do the Texans face again? I know we covered it last night. I can't remember. Thank you, Weeds. Thank you. I have Steelers money line with the early. Let's hope. I like that. I don't mind you taking an early parlay, like an early bet, like a single, with that early 7 on the Steelers, and then maybe hedging that with Cleveland. Browns coach is 1-12 against the spread. Oh, Texas college football. Oh shit, dude, I'm all over that. I'm all over that. I like the money line. With college because it's easy to take straight ups, parlay them together, and get fucking huge ass returns. Let me see something here really quick on DraftKings. Let me see something. Because I don't think that I used my early 7 yet, so I might do what I just told you guys about. Yeah, I didn't use my early 7, so let's if we're gonna fucking let's place a little single on that, right? And just see what the fuck happens for the early 7 on Pittsburgh. right? I think we like that. I feel like we like that. Mm-mm-mm. Alrighty. I got a fucking 9-pick parlay right now for about like $100 with some baseball on tonight's game on it. Let's have a beer. Let's have a beer. I haven't taken a sip of beer. The Browns losing last week against the Jets. That they had a 21% win probability, before prior to that game ending drive against the Jets. So I mean, it's this is going to be an interesting game. I mean, the Browns could very well come out and be firing on all cylinders. They could very well come out and just be firing enough to do decent enough. Yeah, after leading 30-17, losing to the Jets 31-30, with a minute 55 left in the fourth quarter. I mean that's just tough. That's just tough. Yo, let me put that in right now, Jamie. Fuck, I forgot about that. I forgot about that on DraftKings. Hold up. How did you even find that? I don't even know how you fucking found that bet. Here, let's see how you found that one. Would it be dry props? Yeah, I think it's dry props. It was on my bookie under touchdowns. Under my bookie under touchdowns. Hang on. Mm-mm. First touchdown scored, no touchdown scored. Damn. I can't find that shit. Oh, to score and to win. No, that's to score. To score first and win. Damn, I cannot find that. If someone finds that shit on DraftKings, let me know. Total touchdowns is over. It is over under 4. I'd take the under. I'd take the under on four touchdowns. I'd gladly take the under on 4 touchdowns to be scored. Let's review. Let's review the prop card really quick. To review, we're taking the Browns money line. Okay, we're going to take the under on the 38.5 points. We're going to take over on both quarterbacks at 174.5. We're going to take over on Amari Cooper to have more than 29.5 receiving yards. We are taking the under on Nick Chubb to have under 109.5 rushing yards. Okay. And and Nick Chubb anytime TD score. So Nick Chubb will have a TD, but he's not going to have a 100-yard night. All right. I think Nick Chubb has around like 60 and a TD, something like that. Like I said, this is a divisional game. These teams are going to likely play each other a lot closer. And I feel like we should expect these teams to play each other a lot closer. I would hope that everyone moved their move their teams, move their Thursday night players out of the flex. It's okay to play them. It's okay to play them. I'm not saying bench your Thursday night players. I am saying move them out of the flex though, put them into the starting roles. That way, should anything happen or whatever the case, you got that flex that you can readily availably use, and it'd be accessible for you. Some people say that it doesn't matter. I've had cases where it does. I've had cases where, hey, that it didn't matter if I fucking moved them or if it didn't. I've had cases where I couldn't move anyone because that was all I had. I had that could start there. So make sure that you guys check that. Make sure you guys set your lineups. I dropped DFS lineups in the Discord, but let me go ahead and review those. Guys, we've been getting to some money lately in DFS, and hopefully we get to some more tonight. We've been getting some money in DFS. I'm holding some private DFS tournaments. Damn, somebody just messaged me a fantasy question with a player involved in tonight. Is that Kareem Hunt or Curtis Samuel? Curtis Samuel is fucking. He is leading the league right now, and I believe touchdowns or receptions, something like that. It's touchdowns, I think. Yeah, you got it. You got to run. You got it. You got to run your commanders. You're running your commanders in your lineups. I don't really think that there's an if and or but about that. You got to run your commanders. Let's look at our DFS. Fuck, my back hurts. So getting into our DFS lineups. All right. God damn it. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me and see me? Can y'all still hear me? Shit, I don't know what the hell happened there. All right, DFS. All right, so getting into DFS, in one DFS lineup, we do have the Cleveland Browns defense as captains. I just think, again, that this team is better. I think that Pittsburgh turns the ball over more. I think the Browns defense is going to give us a more positive ROI. But because I don't think that Cleveland's going to score a whole hell of a lot, we also have the Steelers defense in that same lineup. So Browns defense is captain, Steelers defense, Trubisky or Tannehill? Tannehill. In that lineup, we also have Nick Chubb, Pat Freiermuth, Najee Harris, and Amari Cooper. All right, so both defenses, Najee, Pat Fry, Amari Cooper. All right. Oh, and Nick Chubb. So Cleveland defense, Nick Chubb, Najee Harris, Amari Cooper, Pat Fry, Steelers defense. That's one whole entire lineup. All right. That's one showdown lineup. The other showdown lineup, this showdown lineup right here, Cleveland defense, Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper, Jacoby Brissett, Pat Freiermuth, Chase Claypool. Okay, again, Browns defense, Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper, Jacoby Brissett, Pat Freiermuth, Chase Claypool. All right, I hope you guys got those two lineups. I only did two tonight. I didn't go much deeper than that. I didn't feel like we really had to. I don't feel like we really had to go that much deeper. I thought about including kickers in the lineup. Don't know how much those guys are really going to put up. I mean, if I'm predicting the Steelers only have 10 fucking points, you're only getting, one or two opportunities from your kicker right there. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, not a whole lot in terms of DFS tonight. I think that there's still there's definitely some uncovered builds that I didn't work with. The budget's super friendly tonight. To where you can fit in, pretty much like all studs. And maybe that be the reason that who knows? Like one guy that I didn't talk about during this whole broadcast for the last 27 minutes has been George Pickens, who I was a huge fan of before the start of the regular season. He hasn't made a whole hell of a lot of noise here in the regular season. I mean, you've been getting noise from other rookies, Garrett Wilson, Jahan Dotson, and the likes of those guys at the position. Could this be a Pickens breakout? I don't know. I don't see it. Steelers, it feels like have a lot to deal with. All right, so I'm getting a plus 155 and a minus 180. Okay, here on the money line, according to this commercial on Amazon Prime, this DraftKings commercial with Ryan Fitzpatrick and Richard Sherman. So I'm guessing that might be the newest update at the moment. I'm assuming that's probably when the line opened. I mean, because they're minus 200 right now. I doubt that they fucking moved. So, but yeah, not a whole lot with DFS interest on tonight's lineup. Oh, for the love of Sundays. Yeah, I have to fucking face you. I have to face you. I have to face Mike. I face Dave Klug in a dynasty league. And then I face my homie Will. Like this week was just hell week for me. Like this week was legitimately just fucking hell week. Like straight the fuck up. I face Mike in all 22. I face you in Facebook versus Twitter. I face Will in the reality TV league, the Rumboyz reality league. Like fuck, like tonight's gonna be intense. This whole week is a sweat. This whole week is a sweat. Dude, it's straight up hell week. Because I'm facing all the people that know me the longest, that like have known me like super, super well. Like it's one thing to like, hell, week one in SFB, I faced Mike Clay. Like I didn't even know, and like even after I beat him, like I didn't care. Like it's one thing to, but like when you face people that you're close with, that makes everything so much fucking harder. Like that. When you're facing your friends, Tallinn better give us Big Dick Pickett tonight. A lot of people are calling for Pickett, which is probably why the under for Trubisky is so heavily projected on his passing. I still think that Trubisky could pass like 183 before getting benched, like if he is benched. Pittsburgh's calling for Pickett, but how much of an upgrade is Pickett as a rookie, just thrusting him out there, gonna be from Trubisky? Like we've already seen that kind of just throwing a guy out there to the wolves doesn't work so well as of late. It's kind of not the trend in the NFL. I feel like you maybe give Pickett a little bit more time. Like Pickett getting thrown out there against Myles Garrett on the other side. I don't think that's smart. Like I don't know if I want I feel like you got to become a man eventually, but I don't think that's the time as a coach that I'm choosing to make you become a motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a rude awakening. That's a welcome to the NFL, son. Winking weeds. Shit, I don't know. I don't think I'd toss a rookie out there while Myles Garrett's on the other side. Toss his ass out there when you gotta play a sucky team, when you gotta play like a bottom of the barrel team. When you play the Colts, that's when you fucking do that. I mean, Darius Leonard's never mind, but still, like do that shit when you play Jacksonville. Like when you played the Jets last week, that's when you should have done that. You know what I'm saying? Like you do that against bad teams. You do that against shit teams. If you get a shot at the Giants at all, then you play. I don't even know the Steelers schedule off the top of my head. Wow, see Pittsburgh. Look, Pittsburgh with Wiz Khalifa narrating. That's how you do it. Like, that's how you do it. Fucking Atlanta getting Rotimi for their fucking team promo video at the beginning of the season was stupid. You get someone from the city. You get a celebrity from the city. Like, see, the Steelers at least got it right. The Steelers at least got it right. The Browns, I guess, could go get MGK, but nobody likes his punk ass. Straight up. Nobody likes his punk ass. Yo, seeing this old school footage of Tomlin. Kind of forget how long he's been a coach. I love how they make a lot of this footage look old school. Like, look all, like, retro. Like, that picture of Lev, like, with all the chains and, like, the jewelry from it, that was from his Instagram account. And that video did not have that filter on it. Weeds, what's your favorite NFL team again, man? I can't believe I'm asking you this again. I can't believe I forgot. I feel bad for forgetting. I can't remember. I can't remember. I pretty much like remember most of the chat's NFL teams. Tomlin has never had a losing season as a head coach. Little known fact. Yes, correct. He's always been 500 or better. That's right. Da Bears. What's good, CB? What's good, Connor? Be more stand up. Philly, brother. Steelers have scored just 2 offensive TDs. Oh, shit, I missed that. Steelers defense last week, 0 sacks, 1 takeaway. God damn, that's not good. See, and that's what I'm saying. The Steelers defense gets takeaways. Can you get enough takeaways to be relevant, to keep yourself relevant in this matchup? I don't think that, like I said, I don't think that we're going to see either team come out and just play high octane, fast paced football. I think this is definitely defensive football. I think this is low scoring. Like I mentioned, I keep saying it. I'm gonna say it again. We're looking at a 17-10 or like a 21-13 type of night. Yeah, Trubisky the starter. I got Hunt, Steelers, and Cooper. On one lineup, I have Hunt and fucking Chubb. I am doing it. I am running it. My Chiefs will kill the Colts this week. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The Twitter streets are tweeting away that Matt Ryan has some comeback. I mean, I would love a Matt Ryan comeback from a fantasy perspective. And I would love for Matt Ryan to beat because I have Matt Ryan shares. But yo, This man, if I lose a chip on the back of fucking Matt Ryan as a QB2, dog. I need Stafford to have a big game too, because I have some Stafford shares out there. Yeah, but Matt Ryan fucking go to hell the way he's playing. Matt Ryan has opened up the season awful. We got some parlays rolling. We got some parlays, you know. We gonna hope for the best. I think we can hit. You know, I mean, we're not playing anything too crazy or too risky. I don't know why the phone is doing that there. We're not playing anything too crazy or too risky. A lot of lows on our parlay card. I mean, we're asking for both quarterbacks to pass for at least like 175, 180, right? I think that both these guys can get over 175. That's 2 trips back and forth down the field, right? Like, that seems logical. That seems reasonable. That seems within the fucking wheelhouse for both of these quarterbacks. Like, they don't suck bad enough to where neither of them fucking to where I don't. They can both pass for 200 yards apiece tonight. I feel that. I think the under, safe. Cleveland money line, yes. Nick Chubb any times TD score, yes. Nick Chubb under 109.5 rushing yards, yes. Amari Cooper over 30 receiving yards, yes. I think we got this. I really, really do. Browns defense in captain spot, yeah. You know, I got Chiefs on my another team. Okay. You got some Chiefs players on your other fantasy teams. What you were saying? Yeah, we're gonna fucking rock this out. Fucking Rumtober's almost here. Happy fall. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead at this time. We're gonna shut this one down. And Mike and I are going to start up the next one, all right? Momentarily in just a moment. Lock in those bets. Submit any last-minute lineups. Do what you got to do, all right? Bro, I'm excited for NBA. I'm excited to be able to bet multiple sports at a time. Like, I'm excited to fucking spread my volatility like across the market. Be able to pick an NHL game, be able to pick an MLB game, and pick like you know an NFL game, and you know between all of those, you know, go underdog, you know, across the board. Like, and we only get like a month to fucking do it. We only get like October, November basically to do it. So like, I want to be able to just fucking run it. You know what I mean? You know, throw in a couple of fights, you know, throw some college, you know, like build some very, very, you know, crazy parlays. But we know that it'll net, you know. So it's gonna be a good time. Stop Chubb and don't let Brissett roll the dice too much, is what Steelers Nation. Rob, I'm telling you, the Steelers are the team to bet on. Our team is more than hungry to win this. Steelers win 19-17. Okay. Yes, NBA preseason next week. All right, guys, jump on over into the lobby for the next stream. We're going to see you in about the next 12 minutes. Cheers to me. Wait, hang on. Uno minuto. I'm fucking up. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. Dilly, you'll be seeing myself and drop the mic in a few. Let's go.
Thursday Night Football with the Rumboyz starts now.